All right, welcome back. So recently, I was looking at one of my comment sections again, and would you look at that, another let it go debate sparked up again. This debate is like a seasonal thing now. It comes once a season now. It's like a fortnight chapter, basically. One time usually in spring, one time usually in summer, one time in fall, one time in winter, and this debate went pretty crazy. And I did say in one of my recent videos I did want to make a video about letting it go. I said this one because a lot of my clients were saying, oh, I heard this. There was this new YouTube video out that came out recently by another law of assumption YouTuber who was talking about that you have to let it go. And I'm not sure who they're talking about, but I do know there are so many law of assumption YouTubers who do say things like, you have to let it go. You have to be a feather in the wind and let your desire go and all this nonsense. And sorry to blow my load a little early here. I guess I already did and spoiled it. You don't have to let it go. When it comes to this turf war, and there are many turf wars and many gang wars happening in the law of assumption community. The main one is the robotic affirmation side versus the just be side. But when it comes to the secondary gang war, the let it go side versus the anti let it go side, I am on the anti let it go side. And this one is not even a question, really. At least when it comes to the robotic affirmations side turf war, I'm on the robotic affirmation side. But at least I can kind of understand the other side because they're trying to get you to like not have a crutch. Robotic affirmations is a little bit of a crutch, but I personally am like, yeah, I do need a crutch. I do need a little bit of training wheels when it comes to getting my desire. But when it comes to this like let it go side, I am fully just, this debate is completely stupid. Like it is full nonsense what these people believe on the let it go side. I am not just an anti let it go person. I am an anti-let it go fundamentalist, supremacist, okay? Fully, like we are a special race here and every other skin color is inferior. Like I'm on that superiority complex when it comes to this anti-let it go community. And I'll explain in this video before you get all mad at me. But yeah, that's today's topic. You don't have to let it go. And I know this from personal experience, okay? So let's get into it. But yeah, before this video starts, make sure to like and subscribe. If you do want to have 1 full month of coaching with me, and again, 1 full month of coaching with me, and again, not just an email, not just a phone call, like a full month of coaching with me, you can check out the bottom link in the description at school.com. School is spelled with a K, so be careful of that. But yeah, 1 full month of coaching with me, it is a great deal. So check that out if you want to be a client of mine. Anyways, let's get into it. So yeah, when it comes to the whole let it go community, these people suck because I know they suck. I know it doesn't work. I have tried the whole let it go stuff. I've tried letting my desire go, and it didn't work. Because guess what? You need to impress the new story on your subconscious mind. And these people who promote the whole let it go, you have to let your desire go. These people, it might work for them, sure. Their subconscious brain might be a bit more fragile, almost like it's a black hole absorbing everything immediately. Might work for them, sure. But you can't blame most people who are anti-let it go, who say things like, yeah, me doing this one visualization or one visualization at night even, it didn't impress on my subconscious mind. And by the way, all the people who do say, oh, you have to let it go after you do a one visualization, okay, then explain this to me, dumbass. What about the people who daydream all the time? There's something called like maladaptive daydreaming or something. There are people who daydream and fantasize all the time. Why haven't their daydream or whatever they fantasize about or whatever lifestyle they fantasize about, why hasn't that externalized? Well, I can tell you why. It's because daydreaming did not impress on their subconscious mind that they have it right now. It was just a fleeting thought, and they rejected it immediately as soon as they stopped daydreaming. And when it comes to visualizing at night or visualizing once a week and letting it go, it didn't impress on the subconscious mind. And by the way, if you go on like Reddit or Law of Assumption TikTok or Law of Assumption Twitter, the most success stories with the methods are things like robotic affirmations, which is almost the exact opposite of letting it go. Those are like the communists to me. You guys are Germany in the 1940s, the let it go community. Those are the communists. It doesn't get much further. Those people who do robotic affirmations, they're like, yes, we have the most amount of success. And on the other side, when it comes to the let it go community, these people say, well, I let it go and I got it in 6 months. I got it in a year. Well, guess what? I don't want to wait 6 months. I don't want to wait a year. In fact, I got things to do in 6 months. I need it now so I can prepare myself for what's going to happen in 6 months with the desire that I need, that I have right now, that I need right now. I need it right now so I can prepare for a different life in 6 months. You know what? 6 months from now, it's going to be Christmas. I need the money now. I ain't got time to let it go and be like, well, hopefully it comes in 6 months, God works in mysterious ways. Hopefully it comes in 6 months. No, I need it now so I can guarantee to give presents to people that I love, and I'll have the money to give on Christmas, like things like that, or buy on Christmas if you care. Like, it doesn't really matter. You guys know what I mean. I need it now. And these people who say let it go, these are the same goyim who say I got it in a year, I got it in 6 months. While the robotic affirmations people, who are the communists here, who are the exact opposite here, those are the people who say, yeah, I got it in 1 week, I got it in 3 weeks, the max it took is 3 weeks. It's like we're playing a different sport here, okay? We're on steroids. We are on steroids. We're not going to get checked out. We're going to say, oh, we're natural. We're just on a little bit of creatine. That's like my side of the law of assumption community. The robotic affirmation side, we are the steroid using, lying, we just use creatine chads. That we get it ASAP. We're speeding through. We got testosterone. We're speeding through the transformation. While you guys on the let it go side are waiting like 6 months. Okay, if you're a patient person, go ahead. But as I said in my video like 4 videos ago, I'm not the most patient person. I got things to do. And you can't even blame me because, sorry, I'm not waiting 6 months. You can't call me impatient if you're forcing me to wait 6 months to get something and another person is telling me, well, you can just get it in 3 weeks. I'm impatient because I'm choosing the 3-week guy over the 6-month guy. I can understand if I want it like tomorrow, then people, okay, relax. You need to impress on your subconscious mind. But like, sorry, I'm going to go with the 3-week guys. So when it comes to this like let it go community, like they're not the smartest people. They're spreading disinformation. They're spreading misinformation for sure. And the people who do let it go, these people, it might work for them. And again, these are like coaches in the law of assumption community. But you have to remember that most people who are beginners, most people watching their videos are beginners. They're in their rookie year. These people don't have enough of a belief in themselves. And on top of that, if you tell these people, let it go, these people don't understand that you manifest your identity. And all these people are doing is that they're getting these people to change their identity to a person who used to say, I don't have my desire, to now a person who says, I still don't have my desire, and I'm doing this let it go technique to get my desire. But unfortunately, you only manifest your identity. And your identity is a person who is trying to let it go to manifest. When your identity is supposed to change to, I have it, I have it, I have it, I have it. That's why robotic affirmations work, because you're constantly telling yourself, I have it, I have this, my life changed, my life changed, my life changed, my life changed. I am healthy, I am healthy, I am wise, I am wise, I am rich, I am rich, I am living my dream life, I'm living my dream. Like, you're impressing on your subconscious mind, you're soaking your subconscious mind with the new story. So robotic affirmations in like every way, and not letting it go in every way, drops a big fat dookie on these let it go people. Now, with that being said, there is one thing that you do have to let go. Sorry to do a betrayal here, do a Seth Rollins chair shot to the back of Roman Reigns here, but you do have to let it go. You have to let go of one thing. Okay, you do have to let go of one thing, and that one thing is the 3D. You do have to let go of the 3D. You do have to let go of the old story. But again, those are different. And again, I always preach that. I always preach you have to give up on the old story. You have to stop giving it power, stop fueling it. You have to ignore it almost. So that part is true. You do have to let go of the 3D. You do have to let go of the old story. But that is completely different. In fact, that is almost contradictory to let it go community. Because if I'm trying to get rid of the old story, shouldn't I whip my brain with new affirmations like it's a goddamn BDSM party? Shouldn't I be doing that to my brain, whipping it with the new affirmations? Isn't that going to get me into the new story if I'm whipping the new story into my brain? You understand what I'm trying to say? You do have to let go of the 3D. You have to let go of the old story. But letting the desire go, or letting the not obsessing with it, doing all of that, that's almost giving more power to the old story, because the old story is going to be more in front of your face, and more, you're going to be reminded more of the old story, to the point where the old story is just going to continue winning. You understand what I'm saying? So what you do have to do is you have to flip it on its head. You have to force the new story into your subconscious mind, and you have to whip it with affirmations, like a BDSM thing. You have to whip it with affirmations. You understand what I'm trying to say? You have to let go of the 3D. You do have to let go of the old story, but you don't have to let go of the desire. You don't have to let go of even the obsession. You do have to let go of the obsession of the 3D. You do have to let go of the obsession of looking at the 3D, but you don't have to let go of the desire or whatever, feel fulfilled and embody it, but let go of the desire. All of this is disinformation, at the very least misinformation, if you want to be a bit more liberal to these people. But yeah, point is, you do not have to let it go at all. Okay? So hopefully that helps some of you. But yeah, that's probably the end of today's video. Again, please don't let it go. Let go of the old story. Let go of the 3D. Do not let your desire go. Affirm, 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 affirm. If you do want to have coaching with me, you can check out the bottom link in the description down below. It's at school.com. Again, you get to stay there for a full month. Okay, a full month. You get to stay there, and you can get to be one of my clients. I get to talk to you for a full month if you do want to have coaching with me, and I can really help you get your desire. So check that out if you want to be a client of mine. Outside of that, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, bye.